Hello Internet, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. I think we unlocked a new character? Question marks. Starts with the poop and -1 health. I don't know what that means, but that can't be good. I think Azazel's like that too. It just means he starts with spirit hearts. Of course, we don't get to know for some reason because we get that curse right away. What does the poop do? It creates poop. It's real good item. You have creep and you shoot. Oh, we got troll bomb. Okay, well, and I guess we poop every room, right? It can have stuff in it. Seems real unlikely that we're gonna get anything good out of those, but that's fine. Maybe if we can find the petrified poop, which I think increases your chance of finding things in poops, but like that's not really something you can bank on, I don't think. Okay, just don't hit me. How about that? You can do whatever you want, just don't hit me. I don't know how many hearts I have, which is the real concerning bit because it's the first time we played this character, so I really have no idea at all what to expect. I don't know if there are special traits to this character. I don't know anything about it. I'm pretty sure, however, that I had seen if you beat Isaac with this character, you unlock a starting item for Isaac. You get the D6, which is like supposed to be like the best item ever, really, is what people seem to think. So I am curious about that, although getting to Isaac requires currently us to get a angel deal on that last womb floor, which honestly it's gonna happen. Half the time I can't even make it that far down, so I don't know. I mean, we make it to the womb. We've been beating the heart pretty reliably. It's just a question of what items we get and my own play and how well I dodge. Sulfuric acid, acid tears. I think these destroy rocks is what we learned previously. So let's test that. Yes. So that's a good way for us to find tinted rocks without... Why am I exploring the floor when we've hit the item room? What am I doing? We can get tinted rocks without spending a bomb. Presumably also would reveal secret rooms. So like if we thought a secret room was here or here, I assume it would reveal them. Like here would be the other place I would think. I think it's always connected to at least 2 rooms. If I understand this right. Ah, secret room, yes. And then we got a battery charge, which is pretty useless. I mean, we'll use it, of course. I think there can also be a secret room, but it's not attached to any other room. Well, we can use this to destroy the shopkeeper and... Oh, doesn't destroy the shopkeeper, but it did let us get access to the shop. Pretty meaningless when you don't have any coins. But, yeah, saved us a key there. And we could look for the other secret room, but because it doesn't need to be connected to any other room, it's kind of hard to find. So, like, maybe here? Possibly give me a yellow tear. Oh, it was. Okay. I was going to say, I'm going to check one more room and then we're done. But amnesia is not great. Range down is not great. Telepills is not great. And we get the horseman fight, which means we're going to get a crappy item. We're not even going to get a good boss item. We're just going to get the ball of bandages or the meat cube or possibly the pony item. None of which I actually want. Yeah, please stop. Please don't hit me. I'm already... low on health, and I don't know how much health I have. We're dead. Restart. Okay, so we start with 3 spirit hearts. Well, at least we know now. Although, the fact that I went through 3 spirit hearts on the first floor, pretty bad. Yeah, can't get that. Yep, just stand there and take the hit, because you're bad at life. Please, just go away. Really... Like, I know, so, another bomb we can't access. I know that I've only played, like, I can look at Steam and say, okay, I've played over the last several weeks, 13 hours or so of Isaac. Really, Mr. Mega, blast damage. I assume that just increases our bomb range. I mean, I guess we could possibly get a small rock if we blow these up, so we might as well, since we're getting our bomb back anyway. I don't know how big the range actually is. Pretty huge. Unfortunately, we can't really use that to our advantage because I'm bad at life. We did get a regular boss, so we will get a regular boss item, which is better than fighting a horseman on the first floor. But yeah, still bad at Isaac. I really thought, you know, I know 13 hours is not a lot. You know, some people have hundreds of hours in this game and are still just okay, you know, but like, I don't know, I thought I'd be better by now. Better than I am anyway. Just drop, oh, it's the poop, I pushed the wrong button. Go ahead and drop a bomb. Oh, did a ton of damage. So not only do we get HP from this item, but we'll get HP from the Eternal Heart as well. We're just going to go down to the next floor, I think, and guarantee that extra heart. So that's pretty good. Sets us up for a good position to get... Oh, we did not get extra heart containers. So this character must be incapable of getting heart containers. How? You shoot up and then move up. I didn't do it fast enough because I wasn't sure how many shots it would require. Okay, I mean, that's the idea there, I think, is to shoot one side, let it trigger, and then as it's exploding around, you move to the north and get out of the way. We did get a secret room out of it. Not really worth it. We do have the bomb. Well, just use it. Kill this guy. Couple coins, not a big deal. Probably should be checking to poop every room, but I think that's a pretty useless item as far as things go. From the start anyway. Man, I hate you jumping guys a lot. Anything that jumps in this game can go fornicate itself. Like, it's just... Okay. Get out of here, poop. Can't get hearts. We're down to a heart and a half. Might as well check the arcade and blow everything up. Can't get hearts, unfortunately. Maybe we can hit both with this. We could not. Okay. Yeah, I don't even think playing them is worth it. Just give me stuff. Really not going well. And since we can't get red hearts, deals with the devil are unlikely to really benefit us. Let's look for our item room instead before we go fighting the boss all willy-nilly, because we're not doing so hot. Not doing very well at all, in my opinion. Currently our character is lackluster. We got that bomb item on the first floor. We got the HP item, which, since we can't get red hearts, is actually like really bad, because it's basically saying, hey, instead of giving you an item that will improve your run, we're only going to give you one spirit heart, which is like super terrible. That makes beggars less valuable as well, since they mostly pay out with heart up items. I mean, I guess we'll break the poops. If we find petrified poop, this might be a good item, but really, I don't think it is. I think they just gave you this kind of as a middle finger, like, hey, this character is already going to be hard. Why not make it just a little bit more annoying by giving you a poop item to kind of make fun of you? It just feels like they're laughing at me, internet. I don't like to be laughed at. Okay, gonna head down to the boss room. Probably gonna die on the boss. We're only 8 minutes in. Kinda don't want to play this character anymore. And the haunt has these annoying guys that once they... Oh, apparently they can hit me even when they're transparent. So that's a lot of fun. Wish I had known that. They bounce and they kind of path to you weird. Okay. Okay. Yeah, not a fan of this character thus far. I think based on the limitations, I would have expected them to give you something good to compensate. And I'm kind of thinking maybe the poop is something I'm just not understanding. Maybe it's better than I think it is, but mostly it just seems like trash. Devil gives you damage and speed up. When we use it, it transforms us for one room. So we'll save that for the boss. Although, typically I forget to use items like that. I mean, use the poop. You never know. You never know. Maybe it's the item I've always been hoping for. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, this character seems like it sucks. Seems like it would require you to get pretty good items right off the bat. Otherwise, you're just going to die. Okay. Don't go in the shop. Why would you try to go in the shop? Okay, let's head out here. Continue exploring. Not having the map is annoying. It's not like devastating, but it is annoying. Right through the middle. Yeah, I don't know. I like Isaac. I like the concept of Isaac, but some of it I don't like, which I've talked about over the course of several episodes. Like the horseman having a terrible item pool, I think is just like... It just seems like a bad game balance thing. It seems like you're intentionally setting your characters up with, like, where you would expect to get a good item from your boss. We're going to replace that boss with an item, you know, an enemy who gives you an item that is 99% of the time not very valuable. And I do think that the orbitals are more valuable than I give them credit for because they do block incoming bullets. But at the same time, I also feel like any other item would have been more beneficial than like the bandage girl, you know? So I don't know. I think it probably for good players, I imagine it probably balances out. But for someone like me, nah, it just seems like you're screwing me out of an item. That's frustrating. Same thing with Krampus, which again we've talked about. It's like you go through the difficulty of not getting hit on a floor, which is like, it's not the easiest thing to do, especially for a new player. And then you're going to take their Devil Deal away from them by giving them Krampus instead. And Krampus has like 2 good items he can drop, but neither really appeal to me very much. Like the lump of coal makes your bullets do more damage the further you are from an enemy, I believe. Like the further they travel before they hit an enemy, the more damage they deal. And then the head of Krampus is like a brimstone in a few directions, which is pretty great. But it has, if I remember right, like a 6-room charge time, which is, it makes it pretty useless. Like that's not very good. Splash damage and tears up. Sure. You gave me a penny? Come on, don't be stingy. And it just seems like a big screw you. Like, oh, you went through all the trouble of not taking damage on this floor. We're going to reward you by, taking your reward away from you. And it's just like, from a game design standpoint, it's like, it's not a good decision. Like, you're supposed to reward your players and give them feel-good moments, you know, more than... Like, that's what Isaac has felt like to me so far, is like, there are very few moments where I actually am like, man, this game is fun. And it's really only when I get broken items. It's like, that's not good game design at that point. Like, maybe that's just me not enjoying the game the way I should. But if the only time you feel good in the game is when you get items that completely break the game and take away all challenge, that's not satisfying. You know, that might just be me and how I, you know, interpret games and stuff. But like, it just seems like bad design choices in Isaac. So I don't know how much I like that. It gives us bombs and a black heart, which and I think it increases our chance of finding bombs in the future. I think we just had this on a run in the last episode. More curses as well. It seems like those are way more common than they used to be as well, which is a little irritating with the frequency of how, like, just how much they spawn or how much they trigger. But that might just be my imagination. But you know, we've played, what, 20 episodes or so? We've run into a lot of curses at this point, and it's just annoying more than anything. Which is probably by design. It's probably intended to be annoying. And again, it just seems like for an experienced player, a lot of these things would not be a big deal. But for me as a new player, it's kind of frustrating. It kind of turns me off of the game a little bit. You know, it's one of the reasons I didn't record for as long as I have. Unbreakable, a gnawed leaf. No idea what that does. But whatever, it's fine. Our damage is not great, but we do have splash damage, which is something. Yeah, I don't know. Just seems a little less... Like, that's one of the reasons I liked Gungeon and played Gungeon a lot more than I've played Isaac, is because Gungeon is a lot more... Well, one, there's more polish. It seems a lot like... it just seems like a more put-together game, whereas Isaac feels more like... Like, I paid $30-some-odd for Isaac, didn't feel worth it. And that was on sale, I believe. It doesn't feel worth it to me for as lacking in polish as the game is. I got Gungeon for like $7. It's had tons of free updates. It just looks and feels so much smoother than Isaac. And it's that kind of stuff that really turns me off to a game. Like, I know I played Tome on the channel. And like, Tome is fine. There's nothing wrong with Tome. But the fact that I had to pay for it, and then they had like microtransactions and stuff, the simple fact that I paid for it made me expect more out of the game. And it's kind of the same way with Isaac, is like I shelled out 30 some odd dollars for it, and I just expected more for that amount of money. And I know some people have played, you know, thousands of hours of Isaac, and for them, of course, they probably feel like it was a bargain, right, to get that much playtime out of a game. I don't really foresee me playing Isaac for 1,000 hours. Got the spoon, which is a speed thing. Devil Deal. Goat Head, we cannot take or it will kill us. I don't think it gives you Spirit Hearts. It does guarantee future Devil Deals, but as Blue Baby, I don't think that's the way to go, because we can't trade Red Hearts, so there are always going to be 3 Spirit Hearts for 1 item, which doesn't feel worth it to me. So we're not taking that deal, of course. Yeah, maybe it's worth it to you to spend that kind of money, but for me, 30 some odd dollars is kind of a big investment into a game. And I just don't foresee myself playing Isaac for hundreds of hours, you know? Like, we're on episode like 22. I definitely see more of it in my future, but I do kind of think I'm just going to end up complaining about it, and people aren't going to watch because I've been get complaining, and then, you know, it frustrates people. Don't have any keys. We could bomb this in hopes of getting a key out of the chest. No key. Great. Great. I didn't want a key anyway. I don't want items. What are you talking about? We're down to 1 heart as well, which is a real problem, because some of these rooms have enemies that deal a full heart of damage. Really wish you were less annoying, Poops. There you go. Really wish our splash damage did more damage as well, because we're hitting that guy a lot, and he's staying in his little puddle meat form. I guess campfires could have a key in it. I don't know. Seems unlikely that anything is going to give us a key. We forgot to use our devil card on the boss room, which I knew was going to happen. Bombs for coins, no. Yeah, I don't love our damage. We desperately need to find a key, because if we can't get in our item room, we're going to be behind for, yeah, basically the rest of the run, because we're going to be an item short of where we would normally be. Maybe I should be using this poop tactically so it would block enemies. Yeah, so that's our third. I think this guy's called Blue Baby. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's question marks. It's our third attempt. We failed miserably all 3 times. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Plus, I'm feeling complainy, so I think maybe I shouldn't record anymore for the day. So, not happy about that, because I have a lot of time and really nothing else to do. So, yep. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll probably be back with more Isaac in the future, but for now, that's going to do it. So, see you next time.